So, Kesha James here. Welcome back to Bridging the Gap in this edition of Girl Chat. I'm here with Natalie Saint-Phard, correct?
Hi, yes.
All right. She's here and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself because you know how we do. It's just laid back around here. So, who is Natalie Saint-Phard?
Well, that's a complex question. I always struggle to kind of formulate what that is. So we're going to start from like a hierarchical kind of sense. I'm a human. Mm-hmm. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a community member. Mm-hmm. I'm an enthusiast. So I have varied interests in things that I love. I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. And what do you do in your business?
I'm a life and health insurance agent.
Okay.
Right now. Yes.
Well, that works. Okay. I like that because, you know, I'm doing a study right now on the Proverbs 31 woman. Mm-hmm. And so I really like that because not only do you work, I know you work for the county, but not only that, you have a life outside of that.
Absolutely.
And that's what's up because it talks about how she goes out and provides.
Very resourceful. Very resourceful.
So I like that because for me, I don't do a whole lot. I mean, I may do a lot, but far as provision, I pretty much seek the Lord for that because, you know, I'm trying to introduce people to Jesus and stuff like that, and I'm a caregiver, but as far as making money, that's husband.
But also I think that's a great place to kind of emphasize you bring value to what you do. Although you are not bringing in money, what is money but a way to barter? You know, it's a tool. It's a tool. But what you bring is the balance. When the money comes in, you know where it should go. You know how to take care of business. And so I think that's important even for stay-at-home moms. I have very, you know, friends, women in different type of lifestyles. And so one of the things that stay-at-home moms always have is that guilt that I'm not earning. I'm not going out there. I'm not hustling. I can't do what you do. No, you do enough. You do a lot. During my pregnancies, I have 4 beautiful little queens. Okay. Staying at home, I wanted to run out of my home because there was so much to do. With children, there's never not anything to do, let me tell you. You know, I believe you know this as well. Yeah. So,
they need to eat. They need to be changed.
They're making messes. They're doing everything. So for women who stay at home and bring that value and that balance to their husband and to their environment, where they are basically the regulator, right?
Pretty much.
If they're not cooking, they're not cleaning, they're not doing what they're supposed to do, everything gets out of whack. Right. And so, you know, the emphasis to earn money, it's great, but value is still brought for the woman who stays home and caregivers.
The word says she's more valuable than rubies. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that reminder.
Yes.
Oh, now I mentioned scripture. What's your favorite scripture?
Faith without works is dead.
I know that's right. Oh my goodness. Hence everything that you're doing.
Hence everything that I'm doing. And I think today I was reminded that you don't need to validate what you do. God sees everything.
Exactly.
And so for me to kind of have to, you know, come up with this resume and you know, make it, you know, look good, or for people to see how long and what I've done and lengthy accomplishments and different things, that's not necessary.
It's not for people.
It's not for people.
And like God says, the validation doesn't come from people, it comes from God himself.
The work that you do in secret, God will reward you openly for it.
Indeed.
So if I want my blessings to be out loud and proud, I need to keep what I do secret.
And stay humble.
Very important.
That.
Very important.
Well, I must admit, like, I really didn't know of you until recently when it came to, you know, you going up for the board, or excuse me, the city council. And so just sitting here, I like it. I like getting to know you. This is really cool.
Great.
What else can you add to this conversation?
Families. Families is an important part of what I do. Looking at how our families have been all over the place, a lot of dysfunction. I've lived in that, where families are not getting along, they're not cohesive, they're not working the way that they're supposed to. I think it's important for any family that has children to really think about the implications of what they do, parents particularly, and how it affects their children.
Yes, how it reflects on them. Absolutely.
Granted, children are their own little people, and they will do what they got to do. However, the foundation matters. But what they get is from you. Yes. Even, again, Bible, train them up in the way that they should go, and they won't turn away from it. So that goes in everything. Absolutely. Like, if you want your child to be of good standard in the community, you got to raise them that. You have to reflect that. Yes. I come from two parents who are nurses. My dad was a physician in Haiti. Came here to the U.S. and became a nurse, and so did my mom. My mom was an administrator for NGO, which is a non-governmental organization in Haiti. Came here and also was a nurse. And so I've seen my whole life my parents give and work and problem solve for people. And so it comes so naturally to me that, because I saw that as my first example. You know, I've seen them in their work. I've seen how people respond to them in our community. So it's important for me as well to exemplify that for my daughter. A lot of people in the community who see me always see me with my +1, and that's my daughter, Giovana. She's my oldest. Your mini-me? Seriously. People be like, oh my God, she looks so much like you. Yeah.
And acts like you too, right?
And is.
Those first words.
She is a lover. She is a social butterfly. She's creative. She has out of the box thinking. She'll ask me things like, and I'll be like, you know, I don't even think as a kid that I used to even think that way. But she's also navigating the challenges of being a middle school student, fitting in, and finding herself. And I
things are a little bit different. I know I can say from when I was growing up, man, I think it's a little bit tougher, especially to be authentic. Because so many try to be something that they're not.
Absolutely. You hit it on the head. And so what I try to do as a parent is reassure her. You are you. And what is more beautiful than to be uniquely you? Right. Because then you don't have to worry about putting on a mask, taking off a mask, when to put on the mask, when is it okay to fully be myself, when it's not okay to be myself. And so, you know, doing away with that and being genuine and standing in your truth every single day is the most easiest way to be. There's already challenges in life. You don't need to add that to the complexities of life. Be yourself. If you like anime, go ahead. Go ahead and do that.
You said anime. All I can think of is eat the cake.
I'm not that anime. But yes, my daughter has, just like me, varied interests. I'm a lover of books. I love reading. I have Audible on my phone, and I get mad when I can't actually read. Yeah. And so, you know, saying to her, it's okay to be a nerd. Nerds are cool now.
I like it.
I don't know back then. I knew, you know, being a nerd and wearing glasses and everything used to be like the...
I'm not wearing my glasses now, but I was so happy just to wear them and be like, I could switch up whenever I want to.
Oh my gosh.
And I love Zenny. Zenny is nice and inexpensive, and I can get multiple glasses.
That's where I got these.
And I can tell. Your little cat eye.
Yes, exactly. So that's what I'm saying about being authentic.
Yeah.
I don't have to fake the funk. When I come in, I come in. I posted something the other day, and it said, the good news is I am who I say I am. The bad news is I am who I say I am.
You take what you get, and you don't complain about it.
Yeah. And it's hard for people to swallow that. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I like me too.
You're really interesting. I really thank you so much for coming and telling us who you are.
Yes.
You know, because that is what it is. Be you. Be genuine.
Yes.
And I look forward to you coming again. And once we accomplish everything we need to accomplish in this community, you will be back.
Well, yes, that is the question that everybody keeps asking. What's next? What's next? What's next is tomorrow, literally.
Yeah.
Just putting one foot in front of the other.
Exactly. No rush either.
Yep. And
according to God's timing, not ours.
And so
everything happens for a reason.
And I'm going to tell you that. I feel that. I know that now. I know that more than ever because of what I've been able to learn in the process. Yeah. What I've been able to see. Seeing myself in how everything has evolved and saying to myself, I would never do that. I could never see myself acting that way. I could never see myself thinking or doing or strategizing, orchestrating or whatever. That's too much work. I might as well just,
I am like a mentor and I have a prayer partner, and when she's struggling, and I'm like, you know what? Just trust God. Lean not on your own understanding and trust Him.
That's important.
And I like how you're allowing Him to lead your life, especially for such a time as this.
Wow. That is very powerful about Esther for such a time as this. Yep.
And you are in your Esther season.
Jesus, I just turned 33. And I always said, this is my Jesus year. I literally say it all the time.
Look at God.
So for my birthday, what I did was I formulated a list of 33 things that I'm thankful for. Wow. It came grudgingly because I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm thankful for that, but I could use this. But yes, gratefulness, gratitude. Wow. I could have been dead and gone a long time ago.
Right.
Nothing is guaranteed.
Not in this lifetime.
And so, to see 33, I know people who haven't made it to 33.
Right.
And to still be thriving and still be able to do the things that I do. I have wants, definitely. I think everybody has goals and things that they aspire to be and do. But right now, I'm just thankful for not being stagnant. I have the choice. Right. I have the choice to not wallow and not, have a pity party. I have the choice to get to work. I have the choice to problem solve for people for the next day and talk to people about what's out there as far as resourcing. We just talked about life insurance and different things and, how people look at that. I think one of the biggest things, I met somebody today who's a real estate agent, and I was talking to her about what benefits are. When people think about life insurance, they think about it as one way. Oh, you trying to kill me? What, you want me to get life insurance so you can kill me? Yeah. That's literally what people would say. And so it's not that.
Or the wife says to the husband, I don't have you on an insurance yet. Let me think about that.
Okay, let me do this, and so the next time I get mad at you, I know I have a payout, right?
And I don't know who's listening or who will be listening. It is a joke.
It's a joke. Oh, please. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, God, it's a joke.
Oh, my word.
Woo. But one of the things that I've been talking to is other business owners. When we talk about educating the family and setting things up, also in the Bible talks about generational wealth and generational blessings.
Yes.
One of the things that I talk to business owners about is when you built your business, did you think about it just for the today, or do you think about it in the future? Do you think about your business after you're even dead and gone?
Right.
Because others are. Walt Disney did.
Yeah.
JCPenney did. Ray Kroc, who started McDonald's, did.
Okay.
So you as a small business owner, where does your vision take you?
Right.
And if it takes you into the future where you have a business that's sustainable for your kids, for your kids' kids, why not protect that?
Exactly.
Especially when you have the tools to and the means to. And so I talked to the real estate agent about two things. We talked about key person insurance, which is kind of what I talked to you about, in the event that if a CEO, C-suite member of an organization dies, the life insurance policy pays the organization to replace, train, and recruit a replacement, and also give the entity money to operate in the absence of a C-suite level person. The other thing is mortgage protection. We know that housing, we were kind of talking about that earlier, is so vital, right? The lack of housing, the instability of housing. And so the same thing where the key breadwinner, is no longer with us, and you have a house and you have a mortgage, what happens to that?
What do you have in place for that?
And what do you have in place to protect that? And so, it's about getting the information out there and making sure that people know that in this day and age, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to be unprotected. It's crazy to not think about things that you need to put in place. And so it's an experience.
Well, I went through a situation where in my case, it was like a living will and such. Well, the lawyer didn't file it. So by the grace of God, we had things set in place, like my home stayed my home after, like all of that was in writing, except for the last part was the will. And so it is very important to think ahead, and I'm glad you are in that business because people need it.
Absolutely. I'm sorry that happened to you, but also
I'm set.
Yes. Thankfully,
all
it went good.
Things happen for a reason, and it made me wise too. So it made me prepare for my family.
Absolutely.
So
and sometimes, unfortunately, it happens when people are too late. Like, it's too late.
Yeah.
Like, one of the biggest things, especially for our community, is kind of disrupting the GoFundMe process. Because the thing is, one thing we do know is that we live and that we die. Yeah. So that one day you're not going to be here.
Right.
Why not already prepare and put things in place?
Indeed.
And so, yeah.
Well, I thank you so much for coming, Natalie. It was such a pleasure to sit and chat with you. But we're going to let the guys come in. Yes. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Girl Chat.